So the Invisible Wounds Project came to be in 2018. From 2000 to 2016, I worked in police, corrections, 911 dispatch. I had started a car, truck, motorcycle cruise that was called Cruise for Troops back in 2009. And when I was, doing that as a dispatcher to pay tribute to my dad, who was a Vietnam vet. So we gave back to veterans. It was called Cruise for Troops. And then 2015, 2016, I was a 911 dispatcher at that point with Metro Transit, and I had hit rock bottom. I was suicidal. I was not a good employee anymore, really struggling with PTSD. And I looked around for help, but I couldn't find any help for anyone that wasn't a veteran, right? That understood the trauma and that cumulative stress and trauma. And then, with that, I survived, obviously, and I said, I want to do something different. And I didn't want anyone to be looking for help in my position and then be told no, right? So from that, the Invisible Wounds Project came to be in 2018, and then it started out just to provide therapy services, give people access to therapy without going to their, without having to go through insurance, without having to clear any hurdles. If they were, vets or first responders looking, we had partnerships with, first one was Acres for Life, and then we developed more partnerships with more therapists. And that went on for quite some time. We started doing retreats and doing more fundraising, doing more events. But then 2022 to 2023, that's when I ended up going full time as the executive director, and things kind of just really took off. And we not only did the fundraising take off, but we also saw about a 500% increase in the number of inquiries. And funding that was almost impossible. So we used to just pay for everyone's therapy, and we kind of realized we were stepping in front of Blue Cross and Blue Shield. Hey, we'll pay the bill, but I mean, we spent, well into six figures over the course of a 15-month period. And also during that time, we lost one of our very first clients, one of our first people, Gary Schroeder, who was a police officer and firefighter, retired with PTSD and Zimbrota. And that really shook our organization, that shook me, it shook all of our people, and we had to do something different. What we were doing didn't seem like it was, it was making an impact, but not as big of an impact. So from that, the idea of creating a support center that would allow people to have a place to go, be around other people who understand them, who get them. We all have trauma, and we all have stress and things that we dealt with in those first responder roles, but also in the veteran roles. And I call it cross-pollination. It's, the veterans and the military and all those first responder roles. We work with police, fire, EMS, frontline medical staff, corrections, 911 dispatch, and then also their families. We all do and see and experience things that the general public does not. And they don't really understand it. And so we wanted to create a sanctuary, a place where people could go, be around other people, and have access to services and do things that are healthy. It's not a bar. It's not the Legion. It's not the VFW, which is often, it's an easy place for our people to go and have choir practice, if you will, and have all that. But we wanted a place that was healthy and offered more of a wellness atmosphere. So the support center has a wood shop here. We've got an art studio. We've got a laser room. We've got a finishing room. We have different groups that we offer. We have different classes that we offer. But really the cool thing about this place is not only the arts, but the lounge, just a spot where our people can go connect. So we do coffee every Wednesday, we do coffee every Friday, we have a pizza party once a month. We do different groups. Like I said, it's just a place for you to go connect with other people who get you and understand you and get it. And that's what we've built here.
How's it? Looks like the community has really supported this. Like just the Lions out there serving food, everything else. How is what's the community impact?
This was built by the people, honestly, right? So this was built, without major grants. We don't have major grants from the government. We don't have a bill from the government. This was an idea we had. Call it, it was a leap of faith. It was a field of dreams. If we build it, they will come. And that was not only the members and the people that we serve, but it was also the supporters, and without that, we wouldn't be here. And it was truly built by the community for the veteran and first responder community, which I think is impactful. It's important for our vets and first responders to understand that there are a lot of people that really care. We've gone through a lot of crap in the last 4 years, especially 4 or 5 years, especially in this area, right? Or even a little bit longer now, right? Things have really changed. But I think it's important for our people to see it's not like that from the vast majority.
Anything else you want to add?
I would really recommend that people, check us out at iwproject.org. We've got tons of events, tons of activities that they can take part in. This is not something where you have to spend thousands of dollars to be a part of, or even hundreds of dollars to be a part of. This is built by the community for our people. People are certainly welcome to make donations and help continue this. Our goal is really to, this is the proving grounds, building this model. How does it work? And then from there we want to have more of these. So my goal in the next 3 years is we have a space like this in St. Cloud area. We have one Southwest Metro, Southeast Metro, in between Southeast and Rochester area, and then also Western Wisconsin. And we can hit a huge part of our population by doing that.